Omid was a young man who lived in a small town with his family. His father worked as a farmer, and his mother stayed at home, taking care of the house. Life was simple for Omid. He spent most of his time at home, but he always dreamed of something bigger. He wanted to see the world. He dreamed of traveling to different places, meeting new people, and learning about different cultures. His dream was bigger than just his small town. One day, while looking through a book, Omid saw a beautiful picture of Paris. The photo showed the Eiffel Tower shining brightly in the night. The streets were clean, and people looked happy. The lights from the Eiffel Tower seemed to glow against the night sky. Omid stared at the picture for a long time, feeling a deep sense of wonder. He had never seen a city like this before, and it made him want to go there. "I want to see the world. I want to visit places like this," he thought to himself. But there was a big problem. Omid didn't know English. He realized that in many countries, people speak English. In places like Paris, London, or New York, English is used everywhere. If he wanted to travel, he would need to speak English. Without English, he would not be able to read signs at the airport, ask for directions, or order food in a restaurant. He would be lost and confused. This thought made Omid nervous, but it also made him determined. He knew that if he wanted to travel and experience the world, he had to learn English. He started with simple words, like hello, thank you, and please. These were the first words he learned. At first, it was difficult for him. He didn't know many words, and he couldn't understand much when he listened to English videos or songs. But he didn't stop. Omid was focused on his dream, and nothing was going to stop him. Every day, Omid practiced. He listened to short English stories, repeated the words he learned, and watched videos in English. Sometimes he didn't understand everything, but he kept going. Little by little, he started to understand more. He was learning how to speak and understand English. It wasn't easy, but he was making progress. He knew that every word he learned was a step closer to his goal of traveling the world. After 1 year of studying, Omid felt ready. He had learned enough English to travel to another country. He decided to go to Turkey, his first trip abroad. Omid was excited, but also nervous. He had never traveled to a foreign country before. He didn't know what to expect. At the airport in Turkey, he had to speak in English to the staff. He used the English words he had learned to ask questions. He was nervous at first, but it felt good to be able to communicate. When he arrived at the hotel, Omid spoke to the hotel staff in English. He was able to ask for his room and get all the information he needed. This was the moment he realized that learning English had opened a door for him. He had never imagined that he would be able to travel and communicate in another country. But now, because of English, it was possible. While in Turkey, Omid met a boy from Japan. They became friends and spoke in English. It was amazing for Omid to talk to someone from a completely different country and culture. He felt proud of himself because he could communicate without any problems. This was a big moment for Omid. He had dreamed of seeing the world, and now he was living that dream. English had helped him open that door. Omid's experience in Turkey made him even more excited about the future. He knew that English was the key to making his dreams come true. He realized that with English, he could travel anywhere, meet new people, and experience life in ways he had never imagined. Omid was excited to keep learning and exploring the world. When Omid returned home, he felt proud of what he had accomplished. He had traveled to another country, made new friends, and used English to communicate. He knew that this was only the beginning. There were many more places to visit and many more people to meet. Omid now had the confidence to travel anywhere, and he was determined to continue learning and improving his English. In the end, Omid learned that English wasn't just a language. It was the key to his dreams. It was the bridge that connected him to the world. With English, he could travel, learn, and grow. And Omid knew that as long as he kept learning, his dreams would continue to come true. After Omid's first trip to Turkey, he realized that his dreams were bigger than just traveling. He loved computers and technology. Every day, he spent time learning how websites worked, how apps were created, and how technology could make life better. Omid dreamed of becoming a computer engineer. He wanted to study at a university, but there was a problem. The best schools for computer science were in other countries, and to attend these schools, he needed to know English very well. In his country, there weren't many good universities for studying computer science. Omid knew that if he wanted to study at a top university, he had to improve his English. Many of the best universities in the world, such as those in the United States, Canada, and Germany, used English in their classes. The books, exams, homework, and even the websites were all in English. If Omid didn't understand English well, he would struggle to learn anything. He would fail. He couldn't let that happen. Omid made a decision. If he wanted to study at a good university and become a computer engineer, he had to focus on learning English. He promised himself that he would work hard every day. He knew it wouldn't be easy, but he also knew it was the only way to make his dream come true. Omid started by learning new words every day. He used flashcards to help him remember the words. He also read simple English books and listened to podcasts. Sometimes he found it hard, especially when the words were difficult to understand. But Omid didn't give up. He kept studying, even when it was tough. One of the challenges Omid faced was writing in English. Writing essays in English was difficult for him at first. He didn't always know how to write the words correctly, and sometimes the sentences didn't make sense. But Omid didn't let this stop him. He kept practicing. He wrote short essays about simple topics. He asked his friends or teachers to help him with corrections. Slowly, his writing improved. He could write better sentences and express his thoughts clearly in English. Omid also watched YouTube videos in English. He learned how to listen to the language and understand what people were saying. It wasn't always easy, but he kept watching. He started by watching videos with subtitles, so he could read the words while listening. After a while, he could understand more without looking at the subtitles. This made him feel proud of himself. Omid could feel his English improving each day, and that gave him more motivation to keep going. After 1 year of studying hard, Omid decided to take the TOEFL test. This is a test that many students take if they want to study in another country. The test checks how well someone understands and uses English. Omid was nervous about the test, but he felt ready. He had worked hard, and he believed in himself. He studied the day before the test, reviewing vocabulary, practicing listening, and reading some simple English passages. When he finally took the test, he tried his best. A few weeks later, Omid received his test results. He smiled when he saw that he had passed the TOEFL exam. He had done it, he had worked so hard, and it had paid off. Omid was now ready to go to a university in another country. He could study computer science, take classes in English, and learn from the best professors. His dream was now one step closer to becoming a reality. Omid was excited about what the future held. He had worked hard for this moment, and now he could finally see the results of his hard work. When he arrived at his university, he was nervous, but he felt confident because he could understand the lessons. He could speak to his professors in English and ask questions when he didn't understand something. Omid felt proud of himself. He had come a long way from the small town where he grew up. Now, he was studying in a foreign country, learning from the best, and working toward his dream of becoming a computer engineer. Omid realized that learning English was not just about getting into a good university. It was about opening doors to opportunities. English had allowed him to study abroad, learn from people in other countries, and make new friends. He knew that with English, he could do so much more. It was a tool that helped him reach his goals. And Omid was determined to keep learning, growing, and using his English skills to build the future he had always dreamed of. After studying hard and finishing his education, Omid realized that learning English had not only helped him in school, but was also the key to finding a good job. One day, his uncle, who worked in a company, told him something important. "Omid," his uncle said, "we need workers who can speak English. Many of our clients are from other countries, and we need to talk to them." Omid listened carefully. He thought to himself, "If I can speak English, I can get a job like that too." So, Omid decided to take action. He worked on his resume, or CV, and made sure it was written in perfect English. He wanted to show that he had the skills and knowledge needed for the job. Omid knew that his English was good enough to get him a job, but he still needed to practice for job interviews. He spent time practicing common interview questions in English. He asked his friends to help him by doing mock interviews, and he practiced answering the questions confidently. Not long after, Omid received a phone call from a company. They were looking for someone who could speak English to help with international customers. Omid was excited, but also nervous. He knew that this could be a big opportunity for him. He went to the interview and spoke in English. He answered the questions clearly and confidently. The interview went well, and a few days later, Omid got the job. He was so happy. Omid's job was to communicate with customers from different countries. He wrote emails in English, talked to customers on the phone, and attended meetings with people from all over the world. His job was exciting because he got to learn about new cultures and work with people who had different backgrounds. Every day, he used English to do his work, and the more he used it, the better he became. Omid's boss was impressed with his skills. His boss said, "Omid, you are doing a great job." Omid worked hard, and it showed. His manager praised him for his good work. Omid was proud of himself because he knew that without learning English, he wouldn't have been able to get this job. His English had opened the door to this amazing opportunity. He earned a good salary, which allowed him to help his family. He sent money to his parents and even bought books for his younger sister. Omid was now able to support his family, and that made him very proud. Omid didn't stop there. He wanted to keep growing in his career. Every month, he learned new things about business, customer service, and teamwork. He continued to improve his English, too. He read books, watched videos, and listened to podcasts in English to learn more. He knew that the more he learned, the better he would become at his job. In time, Omid became more confident in his work. He started to take on more responsibilities and even help train new employees. His boss recognized his hard work and offered him the chance to become a team leader. Omid was excited about this new challenge. He wanted to show others that learning English could help them achieve their goals, just like it had helped him. At work, Omid had the chance to talk to people from many different countries. He made new friends and learned about different cultures. One day, he joined an online chat group where people from all over the world spoke in English. He made friends with people from places like India, Egypt, Brazil, and Germany. At first, he was shy, but soon he became more comfortable talking to them. They shared stories, pictures, and ideas. Omid learned about their cultures and told them about his life in his small town. One of Omid's new friends, Anna from Poland, loved reading books and cooking. They talked about their favorite foods, hobbies, and life in their countries. Omid was happy to have met someone from a different part of the world. He realized that English was not just a language for school or work, but a way to connect with people from all over the globe. It helped him build friendships and learn about different cultures without leaving his home. As Omid continued his work and made new connections, he realized how important English was in his life. It had helped him find a job, connect with people from different countries, and grow in his career. He was proud of how far he had come. Omid also knew that his journey wasn't over. He wanted to continue learning, improving his English, and reaching for new goals. He believed that with hard work and dedication, he could achieve even more in the future. Looking back, Omid understood that learning English had been the key to his success. It had opened doors for him, allowed him to make new friends, and helped him support his family. He knew that no matter where life took him, English would always be a tool that helped him connect, grow, and achieve his dreams. Omid's journey shows the power of learning English. From a young man in a small town with big dreams, to a confident professional working in an international company, Omid's story proves that English can open doors to many opportunities. It has helped him travel, study, find a job, make new friends, and grow in his career. Omid's story is a powerful reminder that learning English is not just about speaking a language. It's about opening up the world and reaching your goals. When Omid first saw that picture of Paris, he had no idea that learning English would change his life. He just wanted to travel and experience the world, but he quickly realized that English was the key to making that dream come true. It was not easy at first. Omid struggled with new words and sentences, and sometimes it felt like he wasn't making any progress. But he never gave up. He kept practicing, listening to English every day, and repeating the words he learned. Little by little, his English got better, and soon he was able to travel, speak to new people, and learn about different cultures. As Omid continued to improve his English, he saw that it wasn't just helpful for travel, it became the key to his education. Omid wanted to become a computer engineer, and he knew that to achieve this, he needed to study in a country with good universities. The best universities taught in English, and without it, Omid wouldn't be able to understand the lessons, read the books, or take the exams. He worked hard to improve his English every day. He studied vocabulary, practiced writing, and listened to English podcasts. His hard work paid off when he passed the TOEFL exam, which allowed him to study abroad. English gave him the chance to study at a university, learn from great professors, and work toward his dream. But Omid's journey didn't stop there. He soon realized that English was not only important for his education, but it also opened doors in his career. By learning English, he was able to get a job in an international company. His ability to speak English helped him communicate with customers from other countries, write emails, and attend meetings. This job gave Omid the chance to earn a good salary and support his family. He was proud of the work he was doing, and his boss recognized his skills. Omid even had the opportunity to grow in his career and become a team leader one day. Beyond his job, Omid also found that English helped him connect with people from all over the world. He joined an online chat group where he met people from countries like India, Egypt, Brazil, and Germany. They all spoke English, and through their conversations, Omid learned about their cultures, traditions, and lives. He made new friends and shared his own experiences. One of his friends, Anna from Poland, taught him about Polish culture, and they became close friends. Omid realized that English was not just a tool for work or school, but a bridge that connected him to a larger world. English helped Omid open many doors. It gave him the chance to travel, study, find a job, and make new friends. But it also helped him learn new things. Omid used English to read books, watch videos, and learn about science, technology, and history. He could solve problems and find answers by searching in English. His world grew bigger, and he felt more confident in himself and his future. Omid's story shows that learning English can change your life. It can help you reach your goals, no matter where you are from or what your dreams are. English is not just a language, it is a tool that connects you to the world. It opens doors to new opportunities, new knowledge, and new experiences. If Omid can do it, so can you. The power of English is that it gives you the freedom to explore the world, to learn, and to grow. If you start learning today, no matter how small your steps are, you will begin to see how much your life can change. Start with one word, one sentence, and keep practicing every day. The more you learn, the more you will open doors for yourself. Believe in yourself and know that learning English can help you reach your dreams, just like it helped Omid. In the end, the key to success is not just about knowing English, it's about believing in the opportunities it can bring. English can change your life, and it can help you achieve things you never thought possible. Just like Omid, you can open new doors and make your dreams come true. The journey may be long, but every step you take brings you closer to your goal. Keep learning, keep growing, and know that English is the key to unlocking your future.